Hey guys, so I want to take a few minutes and show you how to work with the contact page template. So heading over to the back end of our site, we've already created a new page, and within the right hand column here we need to select our page template, and we'll go with contact page. Once you've selected this page template, you'll see that this area will change accordingly. Now you'll need to upload a featured image, which I already have uploaded here on the right hand side. Next off, there are several other sections like your actual form, then the contact information you can add, and so forth. Now this is for the pre-built contact form. We're not talking about a custom contact form. This is just something very basic that's included within the theme by default. Okay, so scrolling further down within this area here, we can first of all change our header background color by simply choosing a color here or typing in the color hex code. Next off, we can also change our contact form title, which is this area here. Okay, scrolling further down, we have options to adjust our text. And within the following area here, there are two options for us to choose from. We can use either the built-in contact form, which is the one that we have right now, or we can add a custom contact form by adding our contact form shortcode into the following area. So if you're using Ninja Forms or Flothemes, whatever it may be, you add in the shortcode into the following area. Okay, so right now we'll just revert back to the built-in contact form. Next off, we'll add in our email address, so it'll be vadim@flothemes.com. And then we also have an option here where it says use reply to header. This may be a little bit confusing, but I'll show you an example of what that looks like. Alright, so we'll talk about that in just a moment. Next off, we have options for thank you messages and our contact information that appears right underneath the featured image. Okay, so once you've filled out the following info, go ahead and click on publish or update. I'll then refresh my new page, the one that I've just created, and here we have the contact form. So you can see that we have the featured image, we have our contact text, or contact info text, where you can add in your email address, phone number, etc. We then have our title and the actual contact form with a send button. Alright, now in terms of the following area here, where we have use reply to and header, this option is a little bit tricky. It has its own pros and cons. So, for example, if we enable the following option, we'll just go ahead and click on update. So right now I will add, or I will send myself a test email. So let's just add in Vadim. Email will be, I'll use info@flothemes.com, subject random, and text, just some dummy text. Okay, so I'll go ahead and click on send. Next off, I'll go over to my email address, and you can see here that I received an email from Vadim. Once I click in it, if I click on reply, you'll see that the email goes to the Flothemes team, which is info@flothemes.com. Alright, this is when essentially this checkbox is enabled. The downside of the following option is that occasionally, depending on which hosting company you use and the server configurations and so forth, occasionally if you have this option enabled, your emails, you may reply to your customer's email request. However, your email may be marked as spam and go into their spam folder. Alright, so there is a convenient side to it, but there's also a downside. So I would recommend that you test this out before you enable the following option. Now, if we disable this option, and let's click on update once again, we'll refresh this page. We'll add in our name, email, info@flothemes.com, subject, whatever, and random text. Go ahead, click on send. Going back to my email account, let's refresh the following page. Okay, now you see that I received an email not from myself or Vadim, but I received an email from WordPress. So once I click into the actual email, you can see that once I click on reply, it replies to this WordPress email address instead of the client's email address. So in this case, you'll need to manually copy and paste the client's email address into the following area. Alright, however, in this case, you're guaranteed that your emails will go into the client's inbox versus a spam folder. Alright, so once again, depending on your server configurations and how things are set up, because this is different for each hosting, test this out and make sure that you choose the right option. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much it for the contact page. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope everything makes sense.